So, another one of these. It'll be shorter, promise. So I just wanted to update you guys on this whole schedule thing, because if you saw the last one of these vlogs, I wrote out the schedule in partial real time. Probably shouldn't do that again. So I'm not going to go into detail about every single thing. I just want to kind of go into, in short, what I'm doing here. So, first thing on the docket, you might have noticed, this weird card over here, Project Hunt. So I'm starting a new project along with Project Rose. So in total, it'll be, 3 game projects. And, so there's the Project Robot, which you don't know about at all. There's Project Rose, which you guys do know about. And there's Project Hunt, which is a new project I plan to talk about more in the coming week. Currently, my progress on it is that I have designed, I think most of the core gameplay mechanics in terms of I don't have them implemented. I have them in a doc. I've a pretty good idea of what I want the game to be like. I'm not gonna talk about it here. I'll just have that be for when I show it off in a proper devlog. But as far as everything else goes, so I switched up some stuff. I'm theoretically going to be working on in the morning, and then I'm going to be drawing. And just to be clear, I've mentioned comics and maybe some animation. That's all happening in the draw slots. That's what's happening there. And then the game projects have their own thing. So I'm not considering art projects to be mainline projects. I'm considering it to be this is something cool I'm doing aside from game dev. Hopefully. We'll see. It's slow progress, but it's progress nonetheless. Anyway, so that about covers it. The primary reason I had to switch up the schedule a little bit is because I couldn't stream on Friday. Things happened, I couldn't stream on Friday. So what I'm going to be doing, I need another card here. What I'm going to be doing is streaming on Tuesdays and Thursdays. As of this recording, I'm recording this on Thursday, actually. So, stream later today. But this is going to be released tomorrow, so... Anyway, so, so that's what's happening. I'm streaming Tuesdays and Thursdays. And that's probably also going to be, the days I record devlogs, probably, I imagine. Maybe. Gotta think about that one. That about covers it. Last thing I want to talk about is this task list. So, I have created a more rigid structure for how the task list works. So basically, I have priorities. The top priority is the things that need to be completed first, and then other stuff has to happen after that. So yeah, it's a priority list. Hopefully, I don't have to explain that concept. So currently, for Project Rose, I actually have the one on the board here. This was priority 1. I'm still trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to, maybe instead of, task A, I should just put priority 1 on the bottom here. Just so, because, I can't, display the whole entire fucking, card. So I'm gonna I need to do something like this. Maybe I'll, set priority 1 down there or something. So that, it's easy to tell what I gotta do first or whatever. Anyway, so... down here for Project Rose is the combat redesign, which I think I talked about a little bit, but basically I'm just reconsidering Project Rose's Rose and Thorns combat system, and trying to make it more, I guess, streamlined because I don't know, I'm not sure if I'm feeling the current design, and I've worked out a design, and in fact I've started implementing the design. So hopefully by next week, I'll have an actual prototype for this thing. Probably not animated, but or at least not fully animated, but hopefully enough to show you what the deal with that is, and what the difference is between the two systems. Because I'm basically forking the project here, where the old project will have the old system, which basically completely works, in that I have a combat system which I can build what I was. My designs for, it getting more complex. So I have that art, basically completely built, but I'm just trying to build a new system to see what how they, compare. And then, for Project Hunt, I was doing this consideration of movement, rigid versus kinematic. So basically, if you don't know, in various game engines, including Godot, which is what I'm using, they have rigid bodies and kinematic bodies. Rigid bodies act on the engine's physics engine, and kinematic bodies is a more it's more user defined. It's more like I define how something moves rather than it reacting to physics and forces and stuff. So I think, well, like I said before, I kind of have done, well, no, I didn't mention this before. I have worked on this actually, because something happened on Monday, which didn't allow me to work on this. So I just worked Project Hunt on Monday. So I worked some of this out. And I think I basically decided that I'm going to go with kinematic body. So I can probably actually, I'll just do it live. I'll take this out because I'm done with this. I am done with this. It's not probably. I am done with this. So goodbye. It's in the trash now. So now I can look at these two tasks over here because these two are lower tasks that were kind of depending on that stuff. So I'm going to be tackling this lockdown state and free move state. And what these mean, you don't know. But we'll be getting into it, like I said, when I kind of, in a more official capacity, announce Project Hunt. Which will hopefully happen by next week. So anyway, that about covers everything I have today. I've been slacking off hardcore on these two, but to be honest, I don't think I'm going to be able to get a job because it's like the middle of summer now, and usually when you try to go for internships, you need to do it like by May at the latest, and it's like the middle of June. So I don't think I'm going to be getting an internship. And, I don't know what job is going to be 2 months and you're good, dude. See ya. Everything's okay now because you worked for 2 months. I feel like that's just wasting everyone's time. But, we'll see how that goes. Anyway, this has been Tayo. If, follow me on Twitter. Go hit me up on Discord if you want to talk about my various projects. I wouldn't mind talking about Project Hunt outside of the official, announcement just because I'm a fucking indie guy. I don't really have... a giant corporate overlord hanging over my head and telling me that NDA, bro. So if you want to talk about Project Hunt, hit me up on Discord. That's where you can, that's where I'm the most active. You can get a hold of me the easiest. And that about covers it. If you think I'm doing cool work, Patreon, that's in the description, etc. You get the gist. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.